What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How's it going? It's Dan here from Cry Noir, and you're right, it's devlog time. It's been a while since we had a devlog. It has been, I think it was November the last time that we did a devlog, and you would hope that a lot had changed since then, and the truth of it, not so much. It's been such a long time that we've even had comments saying, are you even still making a game? Right then, at that moment, no, but yeah, we are still making a game. It is still happening, this is still a thing. It's just at the end of midway through December, I got married, and Josh had all of the holiday stuff to do with his family. I had holiday stuff to do with my family. Whenever you've taken a long time away from a project, like a month, a couple of months or whatever, it's really hard to kind of get yourself back going again and back motivated. But we're starting to get there. We've had a couple of sort of Skype meetings and talked about where we're going and stuff and what we're going to do. So it is all in the process. We are all still doing this. Everything's fine. Let's crack on with what we have to show you. The way the game works at the moment is that depending on how far through a run you are, depends on just how difficult that area will be. So you might very well come across, say for instance, the industrial area first, in which case it'll be fairly easy, or you might come across an industrial area quite late on in the game, in which case it'll be really hard. And that will be made up of sort of three different sort of components that we can play around with to determine how easy and how hard it's going to be. They consist of the amount of enemies that will be in the area, the amount of resources that will be in the area to help you dispatch said enemies, and then environmental hazards. The environmental hazards will be in two different forms, so it will be ones that either restrict your movement or make movement harder, or have a negative impact on how the character controls, and then hazards that will actually punish you for making mistakes. So an example of this is the ice blocks that we have in the ice level that are very slip slidery and stuff. So the harder levels will have an awful lot more of those in there to make it harder for you to move around the area. With that in mind, I decided to do an industrial one. And I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to show you this, because it's not in the game yet. So it's not in the game, so it's literally only just animations that I've done. And because of the size, the actual physical size of the actual game is tiny and then blown up to big. That means that the assets that I've done are itty bitty tiny assets. So I don't know how well they'll show up on here, but I've done a conveyor belt system, just for rotating wheels with kind of a metal track on them. One of the issues, obviously, with this being randomly generated is everything has to work out of the box and almost universally, because we're not going to be able to tweak it, or we're not going to be able to do it manually. So, say for instance, I've done these and they go, right, well, if you're wanting it to be, if you're doing an area and it needs to be sort of 4 blocks long, then you use a left one and a right one, and you can use 2, but you can't do one that's 5 blocks long, because then that won't mesh well with the animation, or things like that. So they have to work completely universally, and after a lot of work they do. So I have a left piece and a right piece and a center piece, and they will all turn around, and that theoretically they should all mesh completely perfectly. So it doesn't matter whether the computer decides to put like 30 of them in a row or just a left and a right next to each other. It should continually rotate and work perfectly fine together, which is good. So Josh is going to have a look into getting those going, but also more importantly, he's going to be completely altering how the game makes the levels, basically. As it stands at the moment, it creates a critical path that's made up of boxes. So basically these boxes will be however many tiles high by however many tiles across, and they'll be like that, and then it will pick I believe it's 4x4, 4x4 boxes. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it will create a critical path in amongst that, and then away you go. We don't want it to do that, because that's exactly how Spelunky works, and obviously we don't want to remake Spelunky. So we are going to be doing ones that will go primarily from left to right, very much sort of Mario and Sonic-esque levels, but again they will be randomly generated, but there will be, instead of like that, there will all be sort of one layer across, but there will be sort of much larger levels with sort of interplay up and below, and then they will tile along that way, maybe sort of 20 along or 30 along or something. So he needs to change that, create some things, and then I can then go crazy bananas creating lots and lots of different variations for it to then pick from. So that's going to be cool. You might think, well, that's been like, you know, sort of 2 or 3 months, that's not very impressive, and you'd be right. So what else have I been doing? Well, let's have a think. Oh yeah, that's it. I've done 3 tracks for the game. So we now have 3 bits of music for the game that are inspired by sort of different levels and should hopefully thematically go with the levels that we've created so far. So without further ado, I suppose, I don't know whether I should introduce them or not, or whether I should just, these are what I've done. Just take a look at these and see what you think. So what do you think? I think they're quite cool. Josh likes them. So yeah, and Gemma likes them as well. So hopefully you like them as well. So yeah, there we go. We've got some more music for the game now. We also, that's a total of 4 tracks now, because we're carrying over the Taco Duck theme that I wrote from there. That's going to be like a main theme for the game, we think. But anyway, yeah, so that's getting carried over. We now have 3 things for those. We have another environmental hazard. We've got more work that's going to be coming this week. We're really pushing on with this year. I know we were hoping to release it actually around about now. This was back, if you look at the very first devlog I did, I intended to release a game around about February time. Now 2018, and here we are. But obviously a lot has changed since then, and lots of revisions have had to be done, but here we are now. So hopefully, I'm hoping that this year we can get this done. So let me know what you think in the comments below. I think it's going okay, but obviously I would, because I'm doing it. So hopefully you all think it looks good as well. Let me know in the comments below. You should check us out on Twitter and Instagram. Josh is taking over the Twitter, because I don't like it, not very good with it, and he managed to do a really cool sort of GIF post for that, and he immediately got more retweets, follows and things than I've managed in the entire time I've been using it, albeit not particularly well, but you know, so he's taking that on. I'm going to be posting more to Instagram. You can see all the links down below. Oh, alright, I lost my face. I'm taking on the Instagram sort of side, so I'll be posting a lot more regularly on there. Generally at the moment, I sort of post a lot of sort of retro collecting things on there at the moment, because that's another big aspect of me, and also just general stuff like, you know, when I'm walking home and it snows and it's freezing and I think I'm going to die. You can also check us out on Facebook as well, and every video that gets posted gets bounced over onto Facebook as well, and I also put some little notifications on there and things that I find witty and funny. We're going to be ramping that up. That's going to be happening a lot more. So check us out on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. We do have a Patreon account. There is currently nothing on the Patreon account at all. We haven't started doing anything with that yet, but hopefully in the next month or 2 we should start working on that as well. So to give you more ways to interact, bridge the gap between out there and in here. So everything's going good. I will definitely be back next week with another devlog, because we'll have done more things and I'll have more cool things to show you. So that's good. There'll be another devlog next week, and also I've been doing the retro collecting videos, just going through my collection. I've done the bulk of it. I have a couple more videos I'm going to do on that, but I don't know when they'll come up. So there's lots of videos coming and lots of devlogging and a good game coming up, and everything's going to be amazing. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Take it easy and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye. Single, double, treble salutes. Don't know what to do at the end of my videos. Awkward.